What is happening, guys? It is Powerbang. Welcome back to another Clash of Clans video. A little different orientation for this one. I'm hanging out in my hotel room in Houston, Texas currently. A lot of you guys saw my social media, my tweets, as well as a little quick live stream. Didn't have the greatest signal, but we are at a Renaissance festival here in Houston, having a good time here with my buddies. You guys might know them, Chief Pat and Orange Juice Gaming. Met some new YouTubers as well, Nukem Dukem. So really kind of a fun little event, but it's time for some Clash of Clans. We're going to be looking today at a couple really efficient raids at Town Hall 9. In addition, I had a very rare find in the Town Hall 9 game. Stay tuned to the video for that one. I'll show it in a little bit. But first, we're going to start off with some supreme swag here from Emiliano 931. And on this attack, he's going to be starting with the Queen Walk down here from the bottom right. Now, this is a really good attack. For a number of reasons. The patience that he has in letting his kill squad do a ton of work in this base, and ultimately the push he gets from that kill squad and successfully wall breaking in the first layer of walls. So as he's kind of moving the queen in, goal is to get that clan castle taken care of, get the king taken care of. Things looking good so far. A great funnel also being created down there at the southern part of the base. Wizards doing work. Here's the poison spell. Doubles up the poison for the clan castle as well as the king. And another rage used to get that queen through this baby dragon and dragon in the clan castle. Kind of a fierce one there for the queen walk, but she's gonna make it through. And now that we've got a massive funnel created down there at 6 o'clock, a golem comes in. And following that golem up, you're going to see the wall breakers. Test one comes down first, a few more behind it. The wall is open. And this is key because not only are the bowlers and king going to be able to target the air defense inside the wall, but check that out. Jump spell spanning 8 tiles all the way over, 3 sets of walls here, basically, getting this kill squad deep into the base. Bowlers able to reach over the wall, take out the wizard tower here, and even the research lab on outside of the base. And then in the inner portion, the healers are keeping everything kind of up to full, and the rage spell just helps the bowlers decimate the rest of the base. It is pretty much cleaned up on at this point. He still has a lava hound and balloons in the army camp. He decides just to send a few balloons in from the outside, trimming these air targeting defenses since he's got tanking in the center of the base with the Valkyries and the bowlers. Now, all defenses down at this point. Nothing left can touch his balloons, and he is just in cleanup mode. Look at his army camp, guys. Still has a lava hound in the camp as well as 4 balloons. So swagging hounds, we have Emiliano 931. Amazing attack. I don't know if he could have planned it this good, if he would have, predicted that the troops were going to be able to get that kind of push, but ultimately did a great job. Consider in your raids breaking that first layer of walls and then dropping the jump spell to get super deep. So, moving on to the next raid, we've got the Penta. Seen this a little bit on the channel as of late, and you're going to see the balloons come in, aided by haste spells, lava hounds out in front, and a little bit different on this base is you've got all 4 air defenses kind of in the same quadrant. Well, not the same quadrant, but they're kind of close on the bottom of the base. And the balloons, they don't care. They're going to be able to work through it, no problem. All hounds on the field at this point, and again, did not bother to deploy the heroes at the start of this raid. No value from any sort of kill squad, just sends the balloons, sends the hounds, and that is pretty much that. So, pups all over the place on the bottom of this base getting cleanup done, and the balloons push to the north. Camera's gonna follow at some point here. They take out the center, the air sweepers down, and at this point, everything else is going to fall pretty easily. A couple of heroes on the backside there just to aid in the cleanup, but this base is already wrecked. Another super efficient attack. Tons of troops left over. Sephiroth here really doing a great job identifying a base that is weak to Penta. And you know what? What base isn't weak to Penta right now? It's something that we've been doing a lot as of late. And what I find most unique about this particular strategy is the fact that it does not require any sort of value from your kill squad. You just send it. Just send it. So army goes in, he takes out the base, drops the heroes on the backside to get the cleanup. Next up, TH9. He's going to be bringing the Hog Rider attack. He's got the golems. And in this one, you know, we did a video the other day on bowlers not being in the army composition. Well, this is bowlers in the army composition, and this is why you bring them. They're just super good. He starts off funneling on the top of the base. Tesla pops up, making it a little bit difficult for him. So that's a little bit annoying, but it is what it is. He's got a healer there on this golem that's tanking, and it's tanking a lot of damage, and that healer is just making it last forever. So now that the mortar on the outside of this base is down, you can see that jump spell is going to redirect the golems, and they're going to walk towards it. So the king, the bowlers are going to head into the base here. They do attract a couple of drags out of the CC. Gonna have to deal with that. Do have a poison, but the dragons are taking another route here. Poison slows up the queen, but you know, that's neither here nor there. She's down at this point. Bowler's king press into the base even further. Queen's still up at full health, and look at this healer. That healer is still up, keeping that golem up, and it is still tanking. We've got some Hog Riders coming in at this point, using the distraction of the golem to get in and take out some great defense work on the bottom quadrant there. And then other than that, he's got a whole bunch here on the top of the base that he can send in and deploy. So here comes the Hogs. Early heal spell to keep them up, through a giant bomb and through a Tesla farm. Cannons up there as well, and he really isn't going to lose anything except for to the springs. But the Hog Riders push their way through. King working their way in, triggering the giant bomb before the Hogs hop the wall, and we are there. So final heal spell goes down. Gonna make sure none of those Hogs actually die to the defenses. The only thing he's vulnerable to are the springs, as you see another Hog fly off the map there. But this base is wrecked as well. Tianzi doing a great job here, deploying Hog Riders, taking out the base, and next up, we got a special attack coming up, because not only is it swagalicious, it's got a couple of swag spells in it, but it's using an army composition that is not only uncommon at this point, in the meta, considering the meta at Town Hall 9, it's also, I'd say, rare. So what is that attack? Let's go ahead and move towards it. It is going to be an actual Valkyrie attack at Town Hall 9, and in addition to being Valks, he's got 6 healers. So this isn't the Grundinator. This isn't dropping a P.E.K.K.A. in and some bowlers and all of that. We've got Valkyries with healers. So let's watch here what happens. He gets a lure on the CC. He's going to take that out with the queen. And then he just starts funneling super early up at the top of the base with the king. And the king is going to join up with the baby dragon here. And they're working their way back towards the middle here. The queen is working the bottom. And they've got this nice little path of buildings there down at around 8 o'clock. The king comes outside of the wall and is going to attack the offensive king. And he does some significant damage. But check this out. Instead of going like into the base, like into the base, they're like, see ya. So they're going to get this first little section taken out, and the Valkyries pretty much leave once they get through the wall here. Take out the compartment there, and then around the king goes, the Valkyries go around. They're all kind of headed around outside of the base because of the trash that was stacked up. You know what? That's actually okay. One really interesting thing about this attack is the queen goes around to the right. The Valkyries go around to the left, but look at the miners that he drops in from the clan castle. 6 miners have gone to the center of the base. You see them in there whacking away at all of those defenses. Town Hall 9 and miners can actually be quite effective if you have your troops going around the outside of the base and the miners go to the inside to take out especially if they're not heavy damage buildings like air defenses and air sweepers, they're just not going to do the damage to the miners to take them out. However, the Hog Riders may have a hard time getting into the center of the base during cleanup. You might just run out of time. So Cero getting it done there with a really unique strategy. The Valkyries and the heroes beat in from the backside. Love the attack, man. Let me know what you guys think of the attack in the comments. I thought that was pretty unique, pretty special. I'm going to be heading home tomorrow, guys. We'll be back to a normal schedule here soon. If you liked the video, hit the sub button for me and smack the like, and I will see you guys in the next one.